trying to get that dough. Every day is another struggle. This is my life. I'm on a paper chase. So what if my pants got low? Just sit back and inhale that smoke. This is my life.
Alright guys, so this is a little bit of like a serious throwback. Okay. I ran across this video and I remember I had like seen the thumbnail months ago, like way back when I first started getting into NCT, and I was like, you know what? I'm interested in seeing that because I fuck with Zach Sang's interviews. I think he does a really good job breaking down his interviews, and it's always interesting seeing him interview K-pop stars, because I think the only K-pop group that I watched Zach interview was Blackpink, and I think he did one with just Lisa by herself too, and I watched both of those, and those are really good. I think he does a really good job with knowing the history of the artists, and I don't know, it's there are some interviews where you see them interacting with American interviewers and it just don't be hitting because they ask very surface level questions, and maybe it's because there's a language barrier so they're not as comfortable. I don't know, but in this group, because there's so many fucking members, you have at least 3 of them that can speak English, so maybe it'll not be as surface level because you have multiple people that are able to interpret, maybe break things down. It's not just one person that's talking. So we'll see. But I know that a lot of times in these American interviews, especially when they go to radio shows, oh god, sometimes I hate watching when they go to radio shows because when I mean surface level, it is so surface level. It's not even funny how fucking trash these questions be. And I feel like some radio questions are trash even with American artists, but I noticed it's like 10 times worse with K-pop stars. It's 10 times worse. So I fuck with Zach Sang. Let's go ahead and get into the interview with NCT 127. I don't know what era this was that they were in. I'm probably not gonna know until I dive deeper into NCT 127's discography. Right now, I'm only on what album? The second album, I think. Oh no, I'm on their first mini album. NCT 127's first mini album. I already reacted to that. That's on Patreon. Okay, the link is in the description below. So right now we're going through the stages of NCT Dream 127. I'm gonna start doing wavy albums. We're going to the throwbacks. Okay, so if you want to see that is on Patreon. Let's go ahead and see what they're giving.
둘, 셋.
Showing NCT. Hi, we're NCT 127.
We're here with Zach Sang. We just talked a lot about what NCT 127 is about, so don't forget to check this video out. Let's go.
Let's get it.
Let's do this. Zach Sang Show.
Everybody, hello, beautiful human.
Thank you.
We have NCT 127. Hang out.
Yo!
No, I was saying, and you all were listening, that this is the most people I've ever interviewed at one time, ever.
By a lot.
Wow.
Yeah, 9 people. You guys roll deep. Like, do you ever forget each other's names?
Once in a while.
Yeah?
Early mornings sometimes.
Does it? Let's turn that man's mic up there, if we can.
Johnny?
Early mornings, you forget each other's names?
I mean, I forget my name sometimes too.
I wish I could forget my name, but it's literally plastered everywhere.
Especially on that TV right behind you.
Dude, I'm so sorry, but can we get his mic up?
Yeah, that's
Okay.
low, kind of low.
Yeah, it's
Turn that
literally
shit up.
everywhere. But by the way, if there is any, it's not up still. But hold on. Actually,
Fix the mic, please.
Hello.
Oh my God, Kurt, I'm
Okay.
so sorry. It was my fault.
A lot
I hit the wrong
better.
button.
Look at that.
I'm a doucher. But yeah, it is everywhere.
A lot better.
9 people in front of me. You guys are on an incredible journey. So one, thank you for giving us time and energy today. It really means a lot.
Thank you.
What you guys are doing is really cool. I'm excited to dive in. We got a new EP out right now.
What EP?
We are superhuman.
Yeah.
We are superhuman.
Oh, what album?
Okay.
let me see where this album is. We are superhuman.
Before we go further on, can we introduce ourselves once?
Oh, yeah. No, I don't want to know. Of course.
So we're NCT. Hi, we're NCT 127.
Let's get it.
Yay.
I
that's
love
right.
that. How long did that really take you guys to perfect?
Oh, that was our first time doing it.
You lied to me, Mark from Toronto.
Not
Wow,
Mark from Toronto.
You were from Canada, and now you are part of one of the biggest K-pop groups out there. How do your parents feel, honestly?
They still. I feel like it goes for all of our parents, but they're very supportive and they feel like they just want us to work hard and just to be safe. It's like always the same stuff. Like she just texted me today again. She's just like, "Have fun today, just be safe." Yeah, it's pretty much the same for all parents.
Aw.
The coolest thing about all of you guys is that a lot of you are from different parts of the world, and 127, 127, it does represent something, right? And it's something bigger. Can you explain it to me?
Well, the 127 is the longitude of Seoul, Korea, and what that represents is that we want to spread our music.
Wait,
our
so
K-pop
what he
all
said?
around the
Go
world,
back.
starting from Seoul.
Hold on, because even I still to this day
The
get confused with like what it represents, because there's so many different K-pop groups that I react to that have like meaning, like deeper meanings to their name. I know it means neo something. The 127 part, I'm not too sure about, so that's why I'm like, I gotta go back and see what he said. But I think the NCT part is like Neo City, bitch. I just know that the N stands for Neo. It's Neo. It's giving very much Neo. The other parts, I'm not 100% about. So let's see what he said.
The coolest thing about all of you guys is that a lot of you are from different parts of the world, and 127, 127, it does represent something, right? And it's something bigger. Can you explain it to me?
Well, the 127 is the longitude of Seoul, Korea, and what that represents is that we want to spread our music, our K-pop all
The
around the world,
longitude
starting
of
from
Seoul,
Seoul,
Korea.
and that's what we're trying to do right now.
Why? What is special about Seoul that is the crossroads of
Ain't that where
global
most of them are
music?
from?
And I think it goes for you guys, and then a lot of other K-pop groups out there too, because this music is global. It connects people from everywhere. It's like this universal story that is told through these lyrics that you might not understand right away, but you know, once you dive in and you dissect them, you grow attached to them, and it's matched by great production. But what is it, in your opinion, about Seoul that brings that out?
I feel like the thing about Seoul, it definitely was the start of K-pop, and I feel like the reason why we wanted to put Seoul in our name was that we wanted to always remember where we originated and where like it all began. Because though we may be from different parts of the world, like personally, like we wanted to remember that our identity as a team is a K-pop group, no matter how or where we go. And so, starting from K-pop, starting from the soul of K-pop, we wanted to have that as our foundation, and then spread across the world, and then. Yeah, because we all started in Seoul too. That brought us together in the first place. So having Seoul in our music and in our name and in our identity is pretty much what we are.
Do you remember meeting each other for the first time?
Yeah. Probably like it's a little different for everyone, but definitely like the first time meeting each other was awkward, but you know. I feel like we're like family now, kind of. We've known each other for like over like 5-6 years now, and like it's just family.
You really get to know somebody.
Yes.
Over that time period.
Yes.
Look at Dan and I.
Yeah.
I know him too well.
Way too well.
But it is something special because when you really get to know somebody, you feel vulnerable around them, you feel comfortable around them. It allows you to create, it allows you to really live, you know? Okay, Highway to Heaven, my favorite record.
Wow.
Yeah. We'll take the Highway to Heaven. We Limitless. I'm so hooked on it. It's actually bonkers.
Wow.
Now I wanna
What is that
Hold on.
process like?
Didn't they do Highway to Heaven and Killing Voice? I feel like imagining Highway to Heaven in my head, I feel like I've seen that title before. I think that they did that in Killing Voice. I'll say majority of the, like 95, 96%, 96% of the songs they did in Killing Voice was like hits to me. Like they was bops anyway. So, okay. I'm gonna have to keep that in the back of my head.
Obviously different than recording. I mean, you just released a Japanese album. You've released so many different projects, but an all English record, different.
But actually, it's always interesting to like record in different languages because like it all has different vibes, and especially recording Highway to Heaven was really fun. Like it was a new it like we tried the English version before, like in English lyrics, but this time it was really like a very new type of song and very song we all liked. So we loved the vibe of this song while recording it. Wait, Evan, we love it.
It really is a spectacular
You know
song.
what? Listening to Jaeyeon talk, you can tell that his English has gotten a lot better. Like, a lot. I don't know if maybe he was a little bit nervous speaking here, but I feel like you can hear more his accent. And obviously, with time, you get better perfecting, like, other languages that you're not used to speaking. But I feel like it's different from Mark and Johnny because they were actually born in these other places. Like, or they were, I won't even want to say born because I don't know for sure if Mark was actually born in Canada, but I know that he was a citizen of Canada and then came to Korea to do the training and all the other shit. But I should say born, like raised. Mark was basically raised over there, had his citizenship, whatever like that, and came to Korea. Johnny, I don't know if he was born there. I know he was raised there. And I think with Jaeyeon it's different. From what I know, he was raised in Korea. So I'm not too sure how he got to perfect his English so well to the point where he's basically fluent now. Because even listening to this throwback video, he sounds like he was still struggling. And it could be due to nerves. Or it could be due to the fact that he was just not as, like, great at speaking in English yet. Now, he's fluent. He's fluent as fuck. Like, I don't really hear him trip up too much when I hear him speak English, like, ever. So, yeah.
Thank you.
What makes a superhuman super? Because as I'm listening to the EP, I'm trying to figure it out. I have my own definition. But what is it to you guys?
Well, what makes a song really super is I think it's like how dynamic it is, maybe.
Yeah.
Because what goes into the song is like it has everything. It has like EDM vibes, but then it also like it has raps, it has the melodies, it has everything,
song.
and like even the dance when put all like together, it just
Let me
creates
go find
something
this
that's
album,
very
bitch.
super, and like people have fun listening to it but watching it at the same time, and that's what makes it so spectacular in my
And
opinion.
finally, having our N citizens watching our performance makes it super.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well-
I mean, there's also a part in the song that makes you know that the song is super, and I want Hechani to show you what it is.
What?
I'm so super A. Yeah, that's like,
What?
That hit me. Thank you for that. I really appreciate that. I love the color of your hair.
Oh my god.
It is great. By the way, feel free to translate for anybody. You all have microphones, so
Yes.
it's
Okay.
open.
I can't.
What story are you telling with this EP, top to bottom?
Mark?
Oh, okay. Well, we are superhuman. Well, the album.
Oh, it's an EP.
If you listen to the album, it has a lot of
Okay.
different vibes to
That's probably why I can't
each and
find
every
it.
song, and we wanted to take you to like a course of different emotions and different colors. But the main lead single is Superhuman, and through
There
Superhuman,
it
we wanted to
is.
express how we wanted to bring positivity to the world and how everyone can be their own superhero and their own superhuman. And this is something that we kind of gradually started as a phrase while we explain this song, and it goes like, I am a superhuman, you are superhuman, and we are superhuman. And that's
Yeah.
what the title of our EP is. Yeah.
We all have the potential to be superhuman.
Yes.
We all have it within.
Yes. Even you, Zach.
Thank you so much. Are you Johnny from Chicago?
Yes, I am.
Johnny from Chicago.
That is me.
What is your life, dude? You're from Illinois,
Yes.
and now you're in one of the biggest K-pop groups. How cool is that?
Oh, it's definitely different from the Midwest.
You think?
Yeah.
Come on.
I mean, honestly, like, it's not like too different. It's a lot more exciting, maybe. But well, I always try to remember my roots as well. Like, we do K-pop, but we're all from different places, and I'm from Chicago, and I went there on tour this time.
That's pretty cool.
So, like, actually, like, visiting my city with K-pop and having my friends come to my show
That's so cool.
and them seeing K-pop for the first time and like seeing their reaction, like it really makes me think that I'm doing something really exciting, and that makes me really happy.
That's cool.
Like with what I'm doing.
Is there any pressure at all? Like, because you guys are representing these different territories, your different homes, you know, like you represent Chicago now on a global scale. You know, a lot of people might not know Chicago, but now they know you.
Yes,
And now they know Chicago. And you got to tell them about the bean
Well, you know what?
and
Like,
the pizza.
every time I talk about Chicago, I just get really excited. I really want everyone to at least like visit the city once, and I always talk about it because I don't know. I have some pride
You
about
should.
Chicago. I do, and I always say like, go, you should visit, but not in the winter. You know, just go when it's warm, like in August, not even June, like August. Like,
Did you grow up speaking Korean, or did you learn once you started the program?
I knew like my basic stuff, like I'm hungry or like when's the food ready, but like.
Very
Like,
important.
after I like started going back and forth from Korea, like I started to study more, and like it was natural just learning Korean. And
From Japan.
Japan.
Utah
Yeah.
is from Japan.
Korea.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Seoul.
Yeah.
They're all
You too?
the rest of them.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm also
Sure,
from
sure,
Korea.
Okay.
Damn.
Do you sleep with your eyes open? I read that on the internet.
Yes.
And I was like really kind of
Ooh.
alarmed by that. Because that's really scary.
Oh, actually,
does?
Utah sleeps with his eyes open too a little.
That's weird as fuck.
He does.
아, 예, 예.
How does that work?
That's weird.
어때요, 형 잘 때?
제가 눈 꺼서
He's-
약간 그렇게 되는 것 같은데
How the
솔직히 잘 때는 잘 모르겠어요.
He
That's
says it because like
weird.
his eyes is big, but he doesn't know when he sleeps.
It scares us a little.
What?
You look over and he looks
I mean,
dead.
Like, he's like, let's say we're in the car and I look at him and he's looking at me, but he's definitely not looking at me.
And you know when he sleeps, you can see the eyeball like a little moving left to the right, like left to the right. when he
That's
sleeps.
weird as
근데
that's
제가 알아보니까
No.
그 눈 뜨
no.
그 진짜 일어나 있을 때도 그거를 잘 못 안 되더라고.
He says like even if he is awake, like when he blinks, he's not like closing it all the way.
All right, I'm done. I'm done.
Blink.
Yeah,
It's a quick recharge.
I'm done, bro.
Your creative process and how has it kind of influenced your life? Not only seeing the world, but being surrounded around so many different cultures all the time.
Well, for me, I always am thankful for like having lots of opportunities to go all around the world. Like it's a really special experience, like some like like a human can do. Maybe I think like it's a very like very special thing and very dynamic to go all around the world and meet all of the cultures and do like and be connected only by music, like feel connected with music, and I think it's very special.
It really is.
And I feel like thing about global, like we are our team a global team, and so like having diversity in our team is something that we've always had from the start. And so when it comes to our music, I feel like a lot of colors and a lot of styles come naturally, and so being diverse is something that naturally happens around us, and we learn from each other so well. So even while we're traveling around the
Did
world, we learn
Teo
from
put
each
his
other
mic
so much that
down
we
on the
also
floor?
learn
Bitch,
from
I'm weak.
the fans, and we learn from each and every city that we go
Which
to.
makes
each
sense. I mean, he
each
has a
country that we
mic
go to,
in
and
his
so,
face,
like, it's
but-
always happening around us.
Or there
something
might be
global, yeah.
Taeyong's. I don't
It's
know.
experiences, but
Yeah.
with everything going on around you, it is sometimes hard to stay grounded and like stay present in reality, right? Because it's kind of like a whirlwind.
Like when we choose what to eat, like it's all different. It's like
But, like, yeah, because everybody's different, and then you get to learn from each other. You get to understand each other. I don't know. You get to it's experiences and understanding how people work, and obviously the fans too. You learn a lot from them.
Yes, we do.
So, the whole tour thing, has anything surprised you while being on the road so far?
약간 투어 돌면서 좀 놀랐던 점들. Well, one thing I was very surprised about was that like just how amazing K-pop really is, because we're on tour. Like we go to Japan, we went to America, and now we're just gonna go everywhere because it's a world tour. But
Yeah.
you know, you just see people singing along to your songs which are in Korean, and dancing along, and then just like understanding what we're talking about, even if we're speaking a different language. And it just shows you how amazing K-pop really is, and like to be able to interact and just to relate with everyone is just like we're just thankful for that experience. Yeah.
How do you guys measure success today? Like, how do you look at it? How do you view it?
성공을 어떻게 약간 본인만의 어떻게 재는지 좀 성공이 뭔지 본인만의.
Well, I still think like we're on a journey. Like I still think we're on a journey, and like each, like for example, like if we have a new like tour again, then I think that's our next success. And then like having a bigger stage is our next success. Like I think like we keep on going on a journey. And
It's the build.
enjoying it.
그리고 저 같은 경우는 옛날에는 되게 많이 성공 많이 바라보긴 했는데 지금
No, that's right. You better
성장을
speak.
되게 많이 하고 싶다고 생각해요. 그리고 그 선장이 만약에 그 대중분들이나 많은 분들이 인정해 줬을 때 알아서 우리가 원하는 성공이 되지 않을까라는 생각입니다.
So before Utah would be thinking about a lot about success and like what it is, but then now he's all about growing up, experiencing new things and just trying to level himself up, and then naturally as he does that he thinks success will follow, and
It's about your growth as a human being.
Yes.
Professionally and personally, and then success follows.
That's what he is thinking. Yes.
I vibe with that in a big way. Rock on.
인정 본인도 그렇게 생각하고 있대.
Thank you.
It's great. Wow. There's so much coming your way. There's so much going on, obviously. Fool, another great record.
Oh, thank you.
Hit me. What do you think overall, Dan, as one of the boys?
I think it's great. I don't really know what you guys are saying in most of the songs, but I just love the way they sound.
Oh, thank you.
I mean, that's
You gotta do
98%
translation.
of
I'm telling
all
you, the stories that they're
of
telling in the
us.
records are just as good as the great production. Guaranteed. Promise you.
These are facts.
Whoa.
Are you guys recording a lot on the road, or?
Well, I feel like we're always working on new music, even like right before, as you said, Highway to Heaven. Even that we're like making the English version, and like it's just we wanna be like worldwide, so we always have like an album trying to like maybe we have a Japanese album coming up next, or like another like English song, or like another Korean album. We're just
I wonder
always
how
trying
many years
to make
ago
new
this
music,
was.
something
Let
new,
me look back.
exciting, something new.
And there's a lot of people in the lane right now, so it pushes you to keep creative and keep innovating and be different. What makes NCT 127 different from every other boy band?
Oh, it was only 4 years
American,
ago. Okay.
K-pop, doesn't matter.
그냥 다른
That was like
가수들이랑 NCT의
2019-ish.
차이점이 뭐라고 생각하는지.
Glory and our performance
Yeah.
is great, and maybe 우리는 좀 퍼포먼스적으로는 무대 위에서는 좀 다르다라는 생각이 들지 않나.
He thinks that our performance on stage is really what makes us different from any other artist.
아 그런 걸 뭐라고 설명해야지? 위험해 보이는 짜릿함.
Stage presence is a
Like
thousand.
that thrill on stage, like it looks dangerous, but like they're doing it perfectly, so it's like whoa.
Yeah.
The thrill.
Thrill.
I don't know if anybody else feels thrill watching or performing. That's something.
Yeah.
Is it nerves that fuels the thrill?
I think it's the little dangerous parts like that, like that looks like it hurts, but like it or like especially on tour we have this jungle gym kind of thing, and like we're climbing like during the song and dancing on like bars and stuff.
I saw a video of that.
That is
dangerous.
Yeah, every day we felt, oh yeah, we did it.
It's an accomplishment.
Yeah. Every concert, every time we do that, we finish it and we're like, yes. We're okay.
But that like keeps you focused and fresh at the same time, because you never know what's gonna happen. Every show's different.
You gotta stay focused.
The one thing that I found while doing research on you guys individually is that a lot of you play instruments, from piano to guitar to flute.
Who the fuck play the flute?
The flute is one of the main ones.
What?
The flute's in right now, dude.
Yeah.
The flute is so cool.
Oh, dude, I'm like, well, I definitely proved myself with the flute before
Oh
on
my
camera.
God.
You guys could.
I saw that.
Oh,
It wasn't your best work.
All right, like yeah. Well, when it comes to instruments, I guess like we kind of all have different backgrounds. Like Teo is really good with instruments too, and he's been playing instruments ever since like I knew him, and so yeah, 형, we're all kind of like even Haechan, like he plays the piano very well, and we all kind of have that background.
And he's learning the ukulele right now.
Yo.
This Teo right here.
Uke life. Uke life. Live it.
The
Yeah.
ukulele. Oh
That's a
my
great
God.
instrument. Very universal. You can bring it with you everywhere.
Yeah.
And it's just as cool looking as a guitar. Fight me on it. Acoustic versions of any records? Have you thought of that?
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like there's this song
Uke
called
man is like, yeah.
there's a song called Angel, and that has an acoustic vibe like no other song that we have before. I feel like that's the most acoustic-ish song of all of our songs, and I feel like we even performed that live, and maybe one day we could do that with a guitar in front of our fans. Maybe, yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Maybe.
Are you guys producing any of the songs?
Oh yeah. Well, like when it comes to production, most of our creative like ideas and all of our creative energy goes through our performances. But when it also comes to like songwriting, like Taeyong writes lyrics as well, I write lyrics as well, and we all kind of like mush ideas together for the production as well. And yeah.
Is it hard to divide the lyrics up into 9 people? It's a lot of people to sing one song.
Yeah. Well, we make it work.
Yeah.
And also, I think what's really cool is that you have songs out there and bodies of work out there that kind of represents all of you collectively. You know, it's infused with all of your different personalities into one song. And I think it is obvious. And the production, the lyrics, and obviously in the stage show.
But like what I find like even like I find amazing is that we have so many possibilities because we have this many people in the group. Like there's no song that we can't do. Yes. There's no chorus that we can't sing. There's just like so many possibilities, and like the amount of things we're able to do just really makes us and most definitely our N citizens excited as well.
Heck yeah. Heck yeah.
Do K-pop groups consider themselves boy bands? Like, you have like One Direction, you have like those type of boy bands, but do you guys consider yourself a boy band?
I think I have actually never thought about it, but like people just put us as like a Korean boy band, and I think that just like somehow
But you
little by little
though.
we're just a Korean boy band, a K-pop band, like K-pop boy group.
It's the
like,
same shit to me.
Everything is just us now. Like
It's the
like
same
whatever
shit to me.
floats your boat.
Whatever floats your boat, just listen to our music.
Yeah.
Whatever you like to call us.
NCT.
It's
127.
literally a
Quick
boy
question,
band.
did you guys work with
just a
Social
different
House?
language.
Yes.
Like,
Whoa.
Highway to Heaven.
Wait.
That song.
Scooty and Mikey? That's Social House?
Yeah.
Oh my God. I didn't know that. That's really great.
wait.
They're really good friends of ours.
Oh,
I
Did
love
they
them very
produce on
much. Very deep.
they make beautiful music.
Oh my God. Come on. Thank you next.
Thank you.
Incredible album, great record, NCT 127. Thank you for hanging out and giving
Thank
us
you
an
for
interview.
having us.
That's it. Oh, I wanted more.
I really hope you
That was cute. I wish it would have been longer. I'm sure it would have been longer, but they probably had to make their rounds and do like promo at different other interviews or radio spots and stuff like that because they were in the States for this and on tour. So it makes sense. And even when I did the Blackpink video, I think that video was like 30 minutes. It wasn't even like that long because they were also on tour. So when you're on tour and stuff like that and you go to different places, sometimes you make like promo stops for the tour. So you might go to a radio station, might go over here, come see us on tour, or maybe they did a show like the night before, whatever have you. But this was cute. I'm excited to continue to get into the albums because now Highway to Heaven is going to be in the back of my mind, and it better live up. It better live up to how Zach was bigging this song up. I better like it. All right, guys, this was dope. Okay, this was dope. I love you guys, and I'll see you guys later.
What if I can't say no? Just sit back and inhale that smoke. This is my life.